this is the lower body stretching segment. So we'll use your stretch out strap. We'll start with the left leg for the hamstrings. So you'll be on your back. You have the option, you may either hook your foot with the strap, or I like to place the foot in the middle of the strap so that I have two handles. And level 1 is just focusing on pulling the toes down, kicking the heel up, and keeping the hip glued down. You should feel the stretch in the back of your leg, so your hamstring and your calf. And then if you feel up to it, you may straighten out your right leg. It'll increase the stretch. 3 to 5 breaths here is good, so about 30 seconds. And then we have the 3 directions. So this is the first direction. The second one, you take the left leg, cross it over the body. The straps can go into the right hand. Left arm goes out to the side, and you try to keep your pelvis neutral. So you should feel the stretch in the outer part of your left hip. And then the third, we take the left leg out to the left side, and right arm goes out to the right side. So for this one, you're again trying to keep your pelvis neutral, and you should feel the stretch through the inner thigh on the left side. Okay, and we'll go through that on the other side. So you can take your right foot and place the strap on the bottom of your foot. Kick your heel up, pull your toes down. Again, you're trying to feel the stretch in the back of your calf and hamstring. And 3 to 5 breaths is awesome. Try to relax your neck and shoulders. And then if you'd like, you may straighten your left leg. And then you can take the strap into your left hand, taking the right leg across the body for that stretch through the outer part of your hip. Right arm goes down to be that counterbalance. And then the third is taking that right leg out to the right. I'm probably going to hit the wall here. You should feel the stretch in the inner thigh, and then left arm goes out to the side. Again, 3 to 5 breaths. And then you may bring the leg back to center. And then we'll move on to the quadricep stretch. So for this, we have 2 options. I'll show them both. You want the strap to be hooked on the very last level. So if we're gonna do the right leg, we can do this on our left side. And we can take the strap over the right shoulder. Knees trying to stay centered. Heel goes towards your rear. Keep your butt tucked and your stomach tight. Might want your pillow for your head. I forgot to grab my yoga pillow, but that's okay, or my yoga block pillow. And where you should feel it is the front of the right thigh. You can also do this on your stomach. So we've done this on the side and the stomach. And you can bring the strap kind of over the shoulder and over your head and pull your heel towards your rear, keeping the glutes tight and the stomach tight. And then let's switch. So then placing the strap on your left foot, you'll roll onto the right side. So I will just turn so that I roll towards you. So you'll roll onto your right side. Strap can go over your left shoulder. You'll be stretching your left quadriceps. And then you can rest your head down. Try not to let your knee go up. Keep your knees relatively centered. Pull your heel towards your rear. Keep your stomach and your glute tight. And you should feel the stretch in the front of your left quadriceps and the hip flexor. So that's psoas muscle. Okay, and then the other version, same thing. just a little different, is on your stomach. Relax your head down. Pull the heel towards your rear. Keep the knees together. Press the hips down using the glutes and keep the stomach engaged using those abdominal muscles. Okay, great job on those. Next is the piriformis stretch. So there's 2 levels of this that we've done. You'll be on your back. We'll take the right foot and place it on the left knee. Use your right hand to press your right knee away. You should feel this in the right hip. And then if that feels fine, we move on to level 2. We take the hands, we grab behind the left knee, and we try to let the head relax back down. So you might want your pillow underneath your head for this. And then we're imagining kind of pushing the right knee in this direction to help stretch the back side of the right hip. I like to flex my ankle, so kind of take the toes up towards the knee on the right side, just to help protect the knee joint in this stretch. And change. So we'll take the left foot this time, place it on the right knee. Left hand pushes the left knee away, just getting that stretch in the left hip. And if that feels okay, then you can grab behind the right knee. Try to let your head come down. Flex your left toes up towards the knee, flexing the ankle. And you should feel the stretch in the outer part of your left hip. 3 to 5 breaths, 30 seconds is a good amount of hold. Good. And I think we have 3 more stretches. So we're gonna move into the pigeon stretch next. So this one we start in hands and knees. We're gonna take the left knee towards the left wrist. Right leg goes backward. And then we lower down onto the elbows. This stretches the left outer hip and the front of the right hip, so the hip flexor on the right side. If you have a yoga block, you can use the block to support your head. Otherwise, I like to just stack my fists and let my head rest on my fists. Try to relax through your neck and shoulders. And try to stay neutral with the hips, so you don't lean too far to one side or the other. You want to stay as centered as you can. It's nice to take some deep breaths here too. So sometimes I will breathe in through the nose and exhale through the mouth. It's kind of calming for the body. Okay. Same thing on the other side, so you can get yourself out of that stretch. Change, bring your right knee towards your right wrist. Left leg goes back. I try to keep the left foot straight. And then lower yourself down towards your elbows. You can put a block underneath your elbows, or you can put it underneath your head. You can drop your head to your fists or to the yoga block. Now that you have your own yoga blocks. And bring yourself back up. Hip flexor stretch is next. So we're going to take the right leg forward and we're going to press the hips forward so you squeeze your glutes. This helps to lengthen the front of your left hip. So you can do this and just stay here. This is a great option, a great level. Or you can take your left arm up and over, and it adds a little extra stretch down the left side of the body. And change. Same thing on the right side. So press the hips forward, push into your heels. Hips are going this way, butt is still tight. So you're feeling it on the right side. And then right arm can go up, reach over, and it adds just a little extra stretch to that right hip flexor. last one is just cat and camel. So 4-point or quadruped position, hands underneath elbows and underneath shoulders, hips over the knees. Inhale, look gently upward, let the back arch down. Exhale through the mouth, crunch your abdominals as you drop your head and round your back. So we're trying to power this with the abs. Inhale, look up, exhale, crunch the belly, drop the head. 2 more, inhale forward, exhale, crunch the abdominals. And 1 more, inhale forward, exhale. You know, and I forgot, I don't think I wrote this one down, but good old child's pose is a really good one too. So just stretching out your lower back and your shoulders. And that concludes the lower body stretches.